Today we're going to talk about the Southside Park and the media room that's located in downtown Sacramento. The Southside Park is a neighborhood in Sacramento, California, located immediately south of downtown Sacramento. Its official borders are R Street to the north, X through X Freeway to the south, I-5 to the west, and 12th Street to the east.
Southside Park is a historical neighborhood. A large park with a natural pond sits at the center of the community. The park hosts several annual celebrations, and the popular Sunday Farmers Market is held all year south of the park under the overpass at W through X streets.
The area was originally inhabited by the Vallenesian people for several thousand years. What is now Southside Park Lake was then a larger marshy pond that extended further south toward what is now Broadway and the furthest north toward R Street.
The area around what is now the park is naturally low spot and was subject to seasonal flooding. As such, development in the growing city of Sacramento was first confined to the north as the R Street levee and a sewage canal ran along 6th Street south of R starting in 1864. So the neighborhood began to be established around the turn of the 20th century.
The park. The park was created by the city about 100 years ago at the urging of members of Southside Improvement Club, an organization of local residents that still exists and still meets monthly in the basement of St. Elizabeth's Church at 12th and S. The city bought the land in 1906, but the park took a number of years to build.
The amphitheater was built in 1934 and was named after Robert Canhell, former Southside Improvement Club member and county supervisor. The park has always been popular as both the day-to-day refuge for residents in the neighborhood and the entire city for special events. More than 50 structures constructed especially for Roman camp were built, many based loosely on actual buildings located in Sacramento or other California cities.
For some time, there were boats that could be rented for pleasure rides on the lake. For years, the city held its 4th of July celebrations in Southside Park, sending up fireworks from the island. Southside Park and Our Lady of Guadalupe Church across the street, Cinco de Mayo celebrations were an annual event at Southside Park during the 1970s and 1980s.
The mural of the amphitheater was painted by members of the Royal Chicano Air Force, alongside Sacramento group of Chicano artists/activists. RCAF member Esteban Villa returned to sing at a neighborhood event in the park last year.
The park originally extended all the way to X Street, but construction of the Y through X freeway in the 1960s severed both the park and the lake, reducing the size of the park by 40% and eliminating one of the lake's two islands. Construction of the freeway also caused severe disruption in the neighborhood and the park, and the area deteriorated for many years. The area around 4th and T Street became known as Hooker Hollow, and the park became a haven for drug use and crime.
The park is a precious habitat for wildlife, including fish, birds, turtles, crayfish, and more. There are just over 300 trees in the park, representing over 40 species. Now we're going to talk about the media room. The media room is specifically for the Shroud of Turin, so they could show the video of the shroud and then see the exhibit. They have had the media room for about a year now.
We use the room to watch videos of other things too. When we have class with Father Lino, Brother Andres Emanuele, who's the assistant of the head priest, designed the media room. I think he did a great job because the room looks really nice.
The room is really useful, and you could dim the lights and have them however you want, and it has a projector and a huge screen. It also has a huge table in the middle of it and comfy chairs around it, and also has other chairs around the room so more people can sit in there. Then they have the painting and quotes there, but in Spanish.
As a conclusion, Brother Andres Emanueli did a great job creating this media room. It shows that he put lots of effort and work to making this room possible.